My name is Bintu Kamara. I work for the 50-50 Group of Sierra Leone as the programs manager. So 50-50 Group was established around 2002 in Sierra Leone just after the Civil War. So some of the work that we've been doing is to see that we have increased percentage of women, especially in governance and other decision-making spaces in Sierra Leone. Because few things that we realized was after the war that there are limited participation of women when it comes to decision-making spaces. So currently, over the past years, we've trained over 2,000 women, especially around political participation, around advocacy, around climate change issues, around peace building and social cohesion. So we do a lot of work. And part of the work that we do as well is to support women's economic empowerment. So we work on economic issues, we work with financial institutions, because we want women to have the capacity, to have the skills, to have the resources so that they will be able to get into governance spaces. So we are across various sectors just to address some of those challenges and get women to those spaces. We have just two political parties in parliament, so that's a concern for Sierra Leoneans. And then also for other marginalized groups like persons with disability. So there are concerns in terms of addressing disability needs, especially women and other vulnerable groups, even within the disability setting itself. And for job employment is another critical issue in Sierra Leone, especially for young graduates. So there is a lot of tension around young people seeking for job or that want support and things like that. One of the key things that communities and our women are faced with, even though when we have the laws, it's difficult for them to understand some of the provisions of the laws, because sometimes even though those laws are being enacted, but even during the development process, the consultations in some cases is not that massive. So when the laws are being enacted, it's difficult for women to either claim their rights or claim the provisions in those laws. So for the ICARES project, it has actually supported us in this, because we have a lot of CSOs working in the civic space. But when it comes to consolidating our efforts, or for us to see that we work together so that communities that these laws are being enacted for benefit from it, it's sometimes difficult. Everybody's working in isolation.